When you achieve your dreams, it's not so much what you get, it's who you become. I have an uncompromising relationship with my goals. When you reach for the horizon, as I've proven, you may not get there, but what a tremendous build of character and spirit that you lay down. What a foundation you lay down in reaching for those horizons. I am willing to put myself through anything. Temporary pain or discomfort means nothing to me as long as I can see that the experience will take me to a new level. This journey has always been about reaching your own other shore no matter what it is, and that dream continues. Every human being on this planet has their pain and their heartache, and it's up to all of us to find our way back to the light. Never ever give up. You're never too old to chase your dreams. And even if something looks like a solitary sport, it's a team effort. Words to live by. I am interested in the unknown, and the only path to the unknown is through breaking barriers, an often painful process. The spirit is larger than the body. The body is pathetic compared to what we have inside us. If you want to touch the other shore badly enough, barring an impossible situation, you will. If your desire is diluted for any reason, you'll never make it. The integrity and self-esteem gained from winning the battle against extremity are the richest treasures in my life. I am overwhelmed by the strength of my body and the power of my mind. For one moment, just 1 second, I feel immortal. If you can just immerse yourself in your life, it doesn't matter what you do every day. Just do it intensely. Be in it, so that when you go to sleep you're exhausted every night and you say, "Whoa, I just couldn't have done any more with that day." Whatever your other shore is, whatever you must do, whatever inspires you, you will find a way to get there. My mom just died. We blink and another decade passes. I don't want to reach the end of my life and regret not having given my days everything in me to make them worthwhile. That down feeling, quitting, was far worse than suffering it out to the end, because that decision to quit haunts you and bleeds over into your outlook on everything else. Just as not quitting buoys you for all else. I've been living out loud the Henry David Thoreau saying, "What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals." The Quest of the Cuba. I love that aspect of sports where you can see what kind of work, how much work, an athlete's been doing by how her body is carved. From age 11 to age 16 I lived a Spartan life without the usual adolescent uncertainty. I wanted to be the best swimmer in the world, and there was nothing else. What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? I failed and faltered many times, but I can look back without regret because I was never burdened with the paralysis of fear and inaction. Close your eyes, close your fists, and say, "I couldn't have done it a fingernail faster." If you can say it, and mean it, I guarantee you it will be all right, no matter what happens. No regrets. Diananyad, Sneed, born August 22, 1949 in New York City to stockbroker William L. Sneed Jr. and his wife Lucy Winslow Curtis, 1925 to 2007. Her mother was a great-granddaughter of Charlotte N. Winslow, the inventor of Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup. a popular morphine-based medicine for children teething that was manufactured from 1849 until the 1930s. She is also a great-grandniece of women's rights activist Laura Curtis Bullard. NYAD is an American author, journalist, motivational speaker, and long-distance swimmer. NYAD gained national attention in 1975 when she swam around Manhattan, 28 miles or 45 kilometers, and in 1979 when she swam from North Bimini, the Bahamas, to Juno Beach, Florida, 102 miles or 164 kilometers, in 2013. On her fifth attempt and at age 64, she became the first person claiming to have swum from Cuba to Florida without the aid of a shark cage, swimming from Havana to Key West, 110 mi or 177 kilometers. The crossing has not been formally ratified by any recognized marathon swimming governing body. The Sneeds divorced in 1952, after which Lucy Sneed married Aristotle Z. NYAD, a Greek-Egyptian land developer, who adopted Diana. The family moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where she began swimming seriously in 7th grade. She was enrolled at the private Pine Crest School in the mid-1960s. Swimming under the tutelage of Olympian and Hall of Fame coach Jack Nelson, she won 3 Florida State High School championships in the backstroke at 100 and 200 yards, 91 and 183 meters. She dreamed of swimming in the 1968 Summer Olympics, but in 1966 she spent 3 months in bed with endocarditis, an infection of the heart, and when she began swimming again she had lost speed. She then enrolled at Lake Forest College in Illinois, where she resumed swimming. Concentrating on distance events, she soon came to the attention of Buck Dawson, director of the International Swimming Hall of Fame in Florida, who introduced her to marathon swimming. She began training at his Camp Ac-O-Mak in Magnetawan. After graduating from Lake Forest College in 1973 with a degree in English and French, NYAD then enrolled in a PhD program for comparative literature at New York University in 1973 and also pursued her marathon swimming career.